The River Trail has been a part of Reading since 1983, with 1 mile near what is now the Diesel Horse Bridge area. Since then, it's seen large rises in popularity, such as in 2004 with the building of the sundial, or in 2008 with its connection to Active Dam. Although it is a wonderful place for running, biking, jogging, dog walking, there are people with concerns in Reading. Assaults, such as those in the summer of 2016, as well as vandalism, poor visibility due to brush, and car break-ins at trailheads can leave a negative image of the trail. We began our project because we believed that the trail was unsafe. However, after our 3 months of research and our work with various groups, such as with Friends of the Reading Trails, and our work with Chief Coletti, we came to the conclusion that the issue of safety, although an issue, is not our true focus, and that we would like to correct the negative image of the trail. As you can see up here, these are statistics from Chief Coletti of all of the reported calls to RPD in 2016, with the most frequent being illegal campers, with vandalism being high on the list. We believe that the trail is a great space, and we want to see it improved, so we looked at 4 other trails.
As she said, we've looked at 4 other trails to find the best solution for our trail. In Bend, Oregon, to maintain their trail safety, they have a sewage program that functions much like park rangers. Now, we decided doing against this idea because we understand the city's budget is stretched as tightly as possible as it is already, and that expense wouldn't be affordable for us. Same goes for Chico, California. They also have park rangers for their trails, and that wouldn't work for us either. Now, Delphi, Indiana, they recently had 2 murders on their Delphi historic trails, and that is the most serious crime that they've had. And as a response, their trail founders put together a safety task force to pretty much prevent the problem that we're experiencing with our river trail right now, having to do with reputation, and trail safety. This safety task force was made up with volunteers from all levels of the city. We're talking like the police force, the city, the local government, and citizens. Now, this group got together and they had a meeting deciding what to do next. And they decided on putting lights on the remote areas of the trail, cameras in their parking lots, and also trail markers. Now, out of all of the trails I've mentioned, we decided none of them were suitable except for one that I haven't mentioned that one of my teammates are going to go ahead and explain to you.
So out of all the ones we researched, we looked into the Bear Creek Greenway Trail. This trail is located in Oregon. It starts out of Ashland and goes through multiple cities. Of the cities that it goes through, we looked into Medford and Ashland. This trail has many similarities to our own river trail. Not only is it a trail along the river, but it has a very similar perception problem. This trail has had some crimes on it, ranging from vandalism to break-ins all the way to murder. This trail used to have a problem with brush, as our own did. And this trail also has a problem with homeless camps and people who hide in brush and basically just anything that can make people feel unsafe. However, this trail has combated these problems with very low consequences. They had, in Ashland, they cleared out brush, which allowed people to walk the trail without fearing that there's people hiding. It allowed people to be able to see clearly while walking the trail. And then in Medford, they implemented lights, which is something that we had previously mentioned. However, these lights are very low cost. And they also started to lock bathrooms at night because they had a problem with people hiding out in bathrooms and sleeping in them. And we believe that these are changes that we implemented to Reading due to the low costs and symbols.
So, after we've researched the current situation and finding other community solutions, we have concluded that, as Maddie said explained before, Medford, Oregon's would be most suitable for Reading. The size of Bear Creek Greenway is 18.5 miles long, and the Sacramento River Trail is 20 miles long. So the trails are fairly similar to each other in length. Now onto our primary plan of action. We found a program called A Community Thrives from the USA Today Network. We then informed our mentor, Linda, and about the grant, and she recommended us to Terry, who sadly couldn't make it, of Friends of the Reading Eagles. This is a nationwide competition, and it allows anyone to submit a video to help better a community. We made a video about why the trail needs lights in particular areas, mile markers, and more interpretive signage. If we win the competition, we will be rewarded $100,000 for first place. The area we were planning to start putting the lights would be left of the gardens by the Sundial Bridge and end on North Market Street, which this stretch would be 4,200 feet, and it would cost about $94,000.
So what about the cost? Well, as Cassidy just mentioned, the stretch that we'd be putting the light posts is about 4,200 feet long. Each of the lampposts would be about 100 feet from each other to have full coverage. The total preliminary cost of this entire project is about $286,000. But if we followed Medford's plan that Maddie had spoken of previously, we could lower this cost to as low as $8,400. Each of the lampposts installation and bulbs costed about $200 each in Medford. Well, ours are about $6,809 each. This wouldn't even cover a fourth of the trail if we were to get the grant that we had stated. If we followed their footsteps, we could save thousands of dollars that could be put into more interpretive signage or just any other improvements on the trail. The plan was made by the Rogue Valley Council of Governments, but with our experience, they're very hard to contact. But what if we don't get the grant that we had stated? Well, there are other grants that we could try to obtain. For example, the McConnell Foundation offers grants to 501c3 nonprofit organizations. We are already working with Friends of the Reading Eagles to try and get them the Community Thrives grant as they qualify. So this would just basically be the same plan with a different grant.
So, how many of you have walked the trail at night or in the early morning? As you can probably tell, it's very dark. I know in my experience, I have walked the trail at night, and the only lights that are on the trail are from the cafe, the Sundial Bridge, and then the little white lights that follow after the bridge. And the benefits would be appropriate lighting systems will help trail users and tourists feel safer while walking the trail, specifically at night or in the early morning when it's dark. And the Sacramento River Trail can get very dark, which can result in injury, or can reduce, and lighting the trail can reduce the plausibility of collisions of cyclists or violations on the trail. The lights can also be used as deterrents of criminal activity. And now we would like to show you our video that we made for the grant. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the Sacramento River Trail. This trail system and running is one of the biggest hotspots for tourism in Northern California. Many come to enjoy the natural atmosphere and diverse activities that the trail has to offer. There are many different spots along the trail that people visit for walking, bicycling, jogging, or simply serenity, but there are also concerns.
What's your emergency?
Hi, yeah. I'm walking on the Sacramento River Trail and I broke my ankle. Could you send help, please?
Okay, where are you?
I'm by the bushes, by the big tree.
I'm not sure where this is. Could you be a bit more specific?
I'm by myself, and it's getting really dark. The bushes and the big tree.
Most of the trail doesn't have proper lighting. Even in the evening, it can almost be impossible to see. In case of emergency, there isn't a way to tell where you are. Mile markers and periodically placed QR codes that could be near the cell phone that will map the trail along different sections would help residents easily navigate while also being able to for watching. Please help us make the Sacramento River Trail more suitable and accessible to the citizens of Reading.
And now we would like to open up the panel for questions.